Here's more wrestling news for November 21st, 2025. Your headlines for this afternoon include: breaking, former WWE Champion facing 45 years in prison. New details released. Former WWE Champion says they have one last run left, open to returning. AJ Lee targeted with disturbing ICE threats after WWE Raw return. Tony Khan reveals AEW's next breakout stars, surprise picks included. Saraya fires back at accusations she's begging for a job during return talks. Ted DiBiase Jr.'s long-running legal battle is finally moving forward as a new update confirms his criminal case is heading toward a major hearing in late 2025. DiBiase Jr. was arrested in April 2023 on one count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and theft concerning programs receiving federal funds. Additional charges included 6 counts of wire fraud, 2 counts of theft involving federal programs, and 4 counts of money laundering. According to PW Insider, the case, which has been stalled for more than 2 years, now has a key date on the calendar. A hearing has been scheduled for December 8, 2025, before the Mississippi Southern District Court. This hearing is expected to address matters leading into the official criminal trial. If convicted on all counts, DiBiase Jr. faces a staggering potential sentence. The breakdown includes up to 5 years for the conspiracy charge, plus a $250,000 fine, 20 years for each wire fraud count, with up to a $250,000 fine, 5 years and a $250,000 fine for charges involving federal funds, 10 years and a $250,000 fine for money laundering involving transactions over $10,000. Altogether, DiBiase Jr. could face up to 45 years in prison and $1 million in fines. Why was Ted DiBiase Jr. arrested? The federal government alleges that DiBiase Jr., along with his co-conspirators John Davis, Nancy New, Christy Webb, and others, fraudulently obtained welfare funds from the Emergency Food Assistance Program and the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, or TANF, program. Prosecutors claim that DiBiase used the money for personal benefit, funneling funds through 2 companies, Priceless Ventures LLC and Familiae Orientum LLC, which were allegedly paid under sham contracts designed solely to defraud the government. With a December 2025 hearing now set, DiBiase's case is finally moving toward resolution after years of silence. Do you think DiBiase Jr. will end up serving serious prison time, or is there still a chance this case takes a different turn? Share your thoughts in the comments. AJ Lee's return to WWE television on the November 17th edition of Raw was meant to be a celebratory moment. Instead, it became overshadowed by a disturbing online outburst from an unhinged X-user who launched a hateful tirade filled with racist language, false accusations, and even calls for her deportation. An X-user known as Big Mike began targeting AJ Lee shortly after her appearance, tagging public figures such as Donald Trump, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, and the official ICE account in multiple posts. In these messages, he falsely labeled AJ as a violent illegal, despite the fact that she is a U.S. citizen born in Union City, New Jersey. The user demanded that government agencies do their job and remove her from the country. He continued his rant in another tweet, once again tagging Trump, Noem, and ICE, doubling down on his fabricated claims. The situation escalated further when the same individual turned his attention toward both AJ Lee and her husband CM Punk, calling them personal disappointments in yet another erratic post. The harassment took an even more disturbing turn when the user attempted to link AJ to an unrelated incident involving ICE agents tasing a woman. He tagged AJ in the video, claiming she was responsible simply because she works for WWE. And this behavior wasn't new. A tweet from October shows the same account accusing AJ of coming out of hiding and calling ICE to target her without any basis. These repeated, baseless attacks have alarmed fans, especially given AJ Lee's respected role in wrestling and her advocacy for mental health awareness. What should have been a triumphant and long-awaited return has now been clouded by a racist, xenophobic, and obsessive online campaign. What action do you think should be taken against fans who harass wrestlers with false accusations? Should social media platforms intervene sooner, or is this something WWE should respond to directly? Share your thoughts in the comments. Enjoying the video? A quick like goes a long way in helping us grow and deliver more wrestling news you care about. Tony Khan isn't looking for the next MJF in the sense of replacing him, but he is already identifying the next wave of AEW stars who can rise to that level, and he made that clear in a new interview with Adam's Apple. When asked who might become the next breakout name, the way fans once asked who's the next Rock or who's the next Cena, Khan avoided the hype comparisons and pointed directly to wrestlers who are already proving themselves early in their careers. Kyle Fletcher is a TNT champion at a very young age and doing incredible things. People forget because Timeless Toni Storm is somebody whose persona has been around for many decades, but Timeless Toni Storm is still a very young woman herself, and there's great young wrestlers, and these are top people in the profession right now. But there's a lot of great young stars coming up in AEW and Ring of Honor that are really impressive young wrestlers at young ages. But we've had some really great champions that have been in their 20s, and MJF's a great example of that. Somebody that came in and succeeded at the highest level and continues to, and MJF's in his 20s. Khan was also asked whether Chris Statlander could become one of AEW's top women stars in the near future, especially if she defeats Mercedes Moné. His answer was simple: she's already there. The message throughout the interview was consistent: AEW isn't depending on one generational star to carry the company. MJF is still firmly in his prime, but the next wave is already here, already winning championships, and already stepping into the spotlight with confidence. AEW's identity has always been a mix of homegrown prospects and veterans who elevate the locker room, but if Khan's comments are any indication, he sees long-term potential in the younger names who have proven they can thrive under pressure and hold their own in major storylines. Do you think the talents Tony Khan highlighted can eventually reach MJF's level? Share your thoughts and feedback in the comments below. Brie Bella is officially teasing a return to the ring, and this time she's making it clear she's serious about one final run. On a new episode of the Nikki and Brie show, the former WWE star opened up about her future and revealed that she believes she has one more chapter left in her wrestling career. The conversation came up while discussing her birthday and how strong she feels physically after months of dedicated training. Brie explained that instead of slowing her down, age has actually given her a renewed sense of confidence. What I hope to come next year for my personal life, I think there is definitely a last run in me. I'm at the age where I'm strong, and I think it's because I'm working out so hard and I'm feeling good. I feel like there's for sure a last run in me, but I'm like, wherever it may take me, wherever it may be, I hope it's with you, Nikki. Wherever it's at, who knows? Whether it's for one night or 200 nights, we'll see. Brie didn't specify the promotion or timeline, but she made one thing crystal clear: she wants that comeback to be shared with Nikki Bella. Whether it's a single reunion match or a full run, she wants the Bella twins standing side by side. This update follows Brie's earlier comments about being just a phone call away from a WWE return, while acknowledging that her marriage to Bryan Danielson made the demanding WWE schedule difficult to manage. Now her mindset appears different, more focused, more motivated, and more open to stepping back into the spotlight. Do you want to see Brie Bella make one last run? And should the Bella twins return together? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Saraya has spent the past year away from the ring, taking time to enjoy life outside wrestling and focusing on projects like her Rule Breakers podcast. But despite stepping back, the question that follows her everywhere is always the same: are you coming back? In her conversation with the Toronto Sun, the host pointed out how often fans and media ask about potential dream matches, especially against former rivals like AJ Lee or Nikki Bella. That opened the door for Saraya to address the constant pressure and how she manages the speculation without letting it overwhelm her. She admitted the questions never stop, no matter the setting. I will say, anytime I'm in an interview, I always get asked that. Every person that comes to my table, I always get asked that. But while she tries to answer honestly, she made it clear that social media often twists her words into something they're not. But Twitter can be so harsh, because if I talk about it, they're like, "You're begging for a job." I'm like, no, people ask me and I'm just answering the question. I'm not randomly going, "Hey, bring me back." No. Saraya emphasized that the only reason she even discusses the return is because fans continue to show genuine enthusiasm, not because she's privately lobbying for a comeback. "I'm just getting a lot of love and people and get a good reception from this, and people really just want me to come back, and I think that's incredible. And yeah, maybe one day, I don't know though." At the end of the day, Saraya is in no rush. She's letting time, health, and opportunity shape whatever comes next, not online pressure. Considering her past neck issues, do you think Saraya should even consider an in-ring return? Share your thoughts in the comments below. WWE has added 3 new names to its Performance Center system, signaling another wave of future NXT talent taking shape. According to PW Insider, Megan Walker, Jessica Borgnadov, and Cyrus Habibi Likio have all signed full WWE developmental contracts, officially entering the NXT pipeline. All 3 recruits are on full-time Performance Center deals, not NIL agreements or partial tryout contracts. That means each of them is expected to begin immediate, structured in-ring training under the NXT developmental program. Their athletic and professional backgrounds bring notable diversity to WWE's next generation. From NCAA track and field to competitive pole dancing to Division I football, this trio adds a unique blend of skills and physical talent to the roster's future foundation. For all of our subscribers, don't miss the 9 a.m. Eastern video we dropped earlier today. Smash that bell icon and select all notifications so you're always in the loop.